Let's think of an example, a scenario, a very simple scenario. I request all of you, the entire audience, to imagine that we are on an isolated island. Imagine an island where no one has ever set foot before us. As you're walking along, you suddenly spot a pink-colored ball lying right there in front of you. What would be the very first question that immediately pops into your head? You'd wonder, why did this ball arrive here? How did it get here? And why is it pink? It could have been any other color, couldn't it?
Why is it in this shape? It could have been a completely different shape.
And naturally, you would arrive at the understanding that there must be someone who, with these very specific properties, has specifically created this ball and then placed it precisely here.
You see, this particular ball, it doesn't necessarily need to exist. It could have existed or it might not have existed at all. And if it absolutely had to exist, it could have been in a different form or a completely different color. Now keep expanding this ball, keep expanding it until this ball becomes the size of the entire universe.
Tell me, will the question change simply because the size gets bigger? No, it absolutely will not change.
The question will still remain, where did this universe come from? Where did it originate with these specific properties? Why did it come into existence? Who brought it into being? This question will remain valid even at that time. But if we ask this question to Mr. Javed Akhtar, since his worldview is atheistic and not just his, I mean, if you ask this question to any atheist or anyone who holds an atheistic worldview, where did this universe come from? Now,
So, their response will either be an argument from ignorance or it will be dogmatic. Either they will claim that I don't know where this originated, therefore God does not exist. This is an argument from ignorance, or they will assert that this universe simply came into being on its own. This implies that that ball should also have come into existence by itself. But regarding a ball, this explanation won't be accepted, that it came into existence on its own, but for the universe, it will be accepted. In other words, we call this dogma.